Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie and this is Eve's Rising Tarot. I'm going to do a quick reading for you to get some advice from Spirit on what you need to know right now. And it's a general reading, so it may not fully resonate, so please keep that in mind as you listen and only take the bits that feel intuitively part of your experience or that really help you to think on a deeper level of something that you're dealing with right now. So let's get into it. What does the collective need to know right now for their highest good? They are open to receive this guidance as long as it is for their highest good. What does the collective need to know right now? King of Swords, Seven of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. It feels that there is a great understanding of a situation that you're dealing with. You feel very in control and a strong confidence in how to move forward. There's a part of you that's not showing the full picture to whomever you're dealing with. And it's an honorable approach in you in keeping this aspect of it hidden. And you feel in your heart it's for the greatest good. There's a vision you hold and you're actively, but methodically and slowly moving towards it. There's been a lot of preparation and working towards this vision that you hold and that you want to create and bring into this physical realm. Okay, let's see. Let's get a couple more cards. Spirit, please tell me about this. What more can you tell me about this? The World and the Queen of Pentacles. I guess I could show these to you. What you've been working towards is within sight, and there's a sense of knowing that you've made the right choices and getting you to where you wanted to go. There's been much resistance, but you've always had the sun at your back, and you knew that you could get through this. There is a great nurturing and patience with yourself in this process. You're doing this with a smile on your face, even though you're at it alone. N could be relevant. What advice do you have for the collective? Let's get this. What advice? What advice do you have for the collective? The Five of Cups and the Tower. I feel the advice here is it's acknowledging that you've been through something abrupt and jarring and unexpected, but to navigate this wholeheartedly and with an open heart, the best that you can, because it is an opportunity for exponential growth and evolution of yourself. Be patient. The universe knows that this is not an easy experience for you, but you are capable of getting through it and using it and alchemizing it into something beautiful that can be of service to yourself and to others if channeled properly. Okay, let's get some information from this deck. What would you like to say to the collective? Softly, softly, the tender touch. And it feels like it goes in alignment with this experience that has hit you like a train. It hurts. It's a deep pain in your heart and in your soul. There might have been a loss. A deep loss, something or someone that it's never coming back. I want to read about this one. The feminine wisdom of gentleness can assist you now. When we are at a point in life where we want to attain greater things but don't necessarily have a proportionally greater supply of energy at our disposal, it is time to work smarter rather than harder. This is the way of feminine wisdom. However, a cultural ignorance of the feminine way currently prevails. We are generally taught that the more force we use, the more we try to make things happen, the more we will achieve. The feminine way is not about force, nor is it about driving, striving, pushing, or grabbing at what we can do in order to create. It is about inviting what we wish for to come into the space we have provided for it, internally and in our lives. This method cultivates more energy, causes less stress, and attracts what is desired. It is a manifestation by invitation rather than by will or force. There is an old story that the sun and the wind were debating about who was more powerful. After boasting about their prowess, they made a wager. A man walked down the street with a coat on. The wind and the sun decided that whomever could force the coat off the man was the most powerful. The wind began demonstrating its impressive power. It blew and caught underneath the coat, pulling it up and nearly ripping it right off the man. But the man wrapped his coat around him more tightly to protect himself against the force of the wind. Eventually, perhaps temporarily out of puff, the wind gave up. The sun took over. He shone down, becoming brighter and brighter until the man slipped off his coat, slung it over his shoulder, and walked down the street, quite possibly wondering what was happening with the weather that day. The wind attempted to do by force what the sun was able to do by being. You are being asked to surrender your forcefulness, your determination, and your intense activity, even if it is just for this moment. Does this mean that you have to surrender the goals you are chasing through those endeavors? Certainly not. This is not about letting go of achievement. It is about understanding the process of manifestation in a more intelligent way. There is a way of creating that gives you energy and doesn't leave you utterly worn out. It is about allowing what you want to come to you. Be yourself absolutely, naturally and with ease. Shine your light and allow your presence to invite that which you wish to receive. It is about cultivating an energetic affinity with what you seek rather than the feelings of lack and need. Do you see the subtle but important difference? To feel that you are already a natural, abundant being who gratefully invites more of what you want into your life is rather different to feel lack, fear, and wishing your world would change. It is a bit like dressing for the job you want, even if it's not the job yet. It is not yet the job you have. You energetically embody what you wish to attract more of into your life. Like attracts like. This oracle brings a message. You don't need to push quite so hard to receive what is naturally coming to you. Your push comes from a place of uncertainty over whether or not you will succeed. You need to relax and have more faith in yourself. All things come in time, rightfully and according to a great loving wisdom. You are not immune to this. You shall have your time to shine too. Rebel against any voice of fear within you or around you that tells you otherwise. It is okay to become softer, to feel energy of what you wish to attract into your life, and to act as much as you can as though it is already that way. You are not fantasizing or daydreaming or failing to live in the real world if you do this. You are actually working with the feminine art of manifestation through gentle beingness and attraction. As you soften into becoming what you are seeking, what you wish for will not be able to resist your shining, inviting presence. This oracle also comes with a special message that you have been working very, very hard. You have learned much and accomplished much, but it is now time to change your approach. Let go of any force in your approach to creation now. Everything serves a purpose, and learning the benefits and limitations of the more forceful way of manifestation through effort and willpower was a useful lesson. However, if you were to continue with that approach, it would stop working for you, because you are now beginning to create on a far grander scale that is beyond what an individual can manifest through willpower alone. You are individually creating through your healing and art, but also contributing globally to new consciousness through your own spiritual growth. You are part of a global healing manifestation process. You are, through your way of being in the world, helping to birth a new awareness, a new earth. This new way will heal the human heart and bring it back into balance with nature. This is essential for the human soul to survive, flourish, and to cooperatively nurture the earth rather than destroy her natural resources. You may or may not be consciously aware of the extent to which this new way of manifesting through receiving rather than taking can actually help all of humanity, but nonetheless, it is playing an important role in greater human evolution. It is the power of attraction, of magnetism rather than that of striving and force, that will replenish your energy and restore your body, mind, and heart after your struggle. This change in approach will encourage the shift from head to heart that is essential for your individual well-being and for the greater human evolution. You need to heal so that you can help the world to heal. Does this give you absolute permission now in your mind or in your own mind to take an easier approach to your sacred, rebellious, creative manifestation? The healing process. Say aloud, I shine like the sun, radiant with grace, and all that I desire comes to me according to perfect timing. I relax, believe, and receive. Through unconditional love, this is now so. And that kind of comes back to this one with the sun at your back, and how this card had spoke about the sun causing the jacket to come off. It is a call to approach this endeavor that you are the executioner of, that you are bringing to life, that you have a great understanding in your life, and you're navigating it, with intent to bring it to life in a way that is meaningful and how you envision it. Let's get one more card. Spirit, please, what more can you tell me about this message? What more can you tell the collective? What does the collective need to know? Play. And this, I think I've mentioned it before, but like going about life like a salmon swimming upstream only to get eaten by a grizzly bear, or a dolphin playing on the waves, and going with the flow of life and making the best out of what is at the time. So it's a call to flow more with what life is asking of you or guiding you towards, to expand at this time, and that is not forcing your will and your creative endeavor at this time, but rather flowing with it and knowing that it's coming, and going more into a receptive inner feminine knowingness rather than the external masculine going outward and getting it and physically making it happen. So it's a call to flow with life and to have fun doing it, and to trust and know that you're tapping into universal truths that you have access to. And in the meditation I did before this, I saw, and I'll just read it to you, a woman in hiking attire walked up to another woman, and I was watching it from an outsider, a third-party perspective. She walked up to this other woman after what seemed like a long journey she had been on, and took off her backpack as if she had come to the end of her journey, and it was okay and allowed to let that weight and that burden off her shoulders. And I don't know why, but I feel emotion from that. So maybe that is a heaviness for you, or confirmation for you that what you've been carrying or working towards, you have come to the end of it, right? You've made it through all of this resistance and that wind, right? He's being blown, and the sun, the jacket is off, right? And you're manifesting this and creating this and actively watching this come to light. But now is the transition. It's the convergence from, forcefully willing, like the chariot energy, to just willpower, get it done, to a knowingness, like a more internal or inward kind of knowingness and manifestation style, like paying attention to your thoughts and your visions and the words you're speaking to yourself, and reframing thoughts and visualizing, and really turning inward to your third eye to create this from this point forward. And that's the Queen of Pentacles. It's that inward knowingness that will produce the 3D reality that you are trying to work towards at this time. And I'm going to leave the message there. Hopefully that was helpful for you in some way. And if it was, please like, share, comment. It helps my channel to grow. And I hope you have a beautiful day or night whenever this finds you. Sending you guys so much love. I'm so grateful.